This story starts off December 2025 in St. Mary's Hospital, Montreal. I go by Brother Pac or Steph, depending on where we met.
Why would I put that in there?
And I get the pleasure of telling the story of when Kenya and I's daughter, Capri Duplan Payen, came into this world. Wow, what an honor. I'm privileged. This day we were scheduled for a 6 a.m. appointment. We showed up on time. Well, a little bit late, but who ain't? But it was right on time for the doctors. It was a little chilly out. Actually, it was actually pretty cold. I ain't going. It was cold. But the hospital was mad quiet. The city was still. It seemed like the perfect day. It was good to know that I was in town, here for the birth. And I say it again, Romy, I'm sorry that I missed yours. But Daddy had to work, and you decided to come too soon. Starting off the day, we got the news that it was time.
I thought it was going to be this afternoon.
I packed up all our stuff as we transferred Kenya to the room where they would then get her prepped for an operation soon to come. I must say the doctors there were A++, except for one, but we'll get to her later. For now, it was focused. Game time. Kenya played it cool, but she was nervous. Super nervous. I was okay. But you know, I have my thoughts on doctors, and I was hoping that they would take care of her. This ain't our first rodeo. It definitely ain't Kenya's first rodeo. So she walked in there like a pro. She already knew step A through Z. As the morning got deeper, is that a saying? As the morning went on, we just couldn't wait. I was hungry. I know Kenya was starving. What a cool experience it is for a father to turn into Dr. Pac. I never put on scrubs. I felt like I was really doing the thing. You know when you see in movies, the dad's there in the scrubs. I was finally him. Right here is where they left your boy. That door led to the operation room where they performed the C-section and brought Capri. Well, I say her name wrong. Capri. I'm sorry, baby. I was reading. Capri made it in safely. Everything went smooth. Although I didn't know it was about to happen when it did. All right, here's an update. Baby's out. Kenya getting stitched back up. Everything seemed to be going well. One thing I don't like, though, I don't like how they didn't tell me that they were about to do the operation. They kind of just left me halfway and were like, we're going to come back to get you. Left me out for like 20 minutes, maybe 15. And then I finally get called to join. And when I walk into the room, they're already cutting her open. Everything's already happening. They having me sit behind, so I can't see nothing. Like, I understand letting doctors do what they do, but at the same time, a little bit of communication. After the baby came out, I held the baby for like, I don't know, it felt like 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. And then after 40 minutes, they said, all right, well, she's about to get stitched back up, and we want you to head to the 4th floor recovery room. And I'm like, what's happening over here? Like, they gotta clean up, and I can't be around. Sus, I don't like that little in-between. Like, what y'all doing? Is that when they inject us humans with the, I don't know. It's sus. But I'm stopping at the caf, seeing what they got in the caf right now. A little coffee or snack would be pretty nice. I don't even know if I'm allowed in here. Caesar salad with some chicken in it. I don't see no prices on nothing. I'm low-key lost, but I'm just gonna take this elevator, see if 4 is the floor. Got me a little chicken salad, poutine, coffee. So I'm reunited with our stuff. Where is my wife and daughter? I don't like this, bro. What's this separation about? Why y'all send me away? Anything can happen in this moment. I wouldn't even know what happened. Then I would just get the news. Oh, we lost her. This ain't good for somebody like me. I don't like the thoughts. As time went on, I started to get a little nervous. I'm like, what's taking so long? Is everything going good? Sure enough, everything did. 1:20 p.m. Kenya and Capri show up on floor 4 with me. This little move right there that I did for her legs was to get her the blood in her legs flowing again. If you know, you know. Capri was born 7 pounds, 12 ounces. Perfect.
My belly's okay.
Perfect birth. Perfect girl. Kenya did amazing. Doctors did amazing. We had no complaints with the operation itself. They done took off with my ladies. But I will note, as far as I know in Canada, they do not stitch the C-section internally. So we take that other bed out of it? Post-operation. They just leave that hole there, leaving you as the mother to heal. Don't take my word for it. That's just what they do over there. The 3 times that Kenya got a C-section. So here's the food they brought. Some dookie pasta. Something has to be said about hospital food. Patients do deserve a better meal. Like, what are we doing? We're still humans. At this point, we started calling family, letting them see Capri, letting them know that everything went successful. Beautiful moment for all families when everything goes smoothly. Shout out to Claire for watching Romy while we were in the hospital. 11:53 a.m. A little smoothie. Capri Duplan Payen. Touchdown. Make sure it's good first. Now this is when it gets a little funky. This lady right here, the worst nurse ever. I wish I remembered her name. Margaret or something. This woman, as soon as we said we were Haitian, she thought it was just cool and smooth to get up on her phone. And at the time it was cool. It was. We didn't really care much. We thought it was actually pretty funny. But from this point until checkout, she made it so difficult. We didn't know what her deal was. When it came from speaking Creole, criticizing us. When it came from walking around the hospital with the baby, bashing us like we knew. When it came from trying to leave. When it came from asking for medicine, everything was a problem with her. I digress. We were just happy that everything went smoothly. Yeah, we had a little Mickey D's after 2, so what? And breakfast be smacking. And yes, both grandmothers are named Marlene. When we found out when we met, we kind of knew. Boys and girls. Some things are meant to be. the final addition to the familia. Her name's Capri. Romy's little sister, my Tiss's little sister. Romy's gonna have a partner in crime. I know them two are gonna be doing some bad climbing on counters, touching stuff, stealing out the fridge, not going to bed when we said go to bed, staying up late. There she is, Romy. There's your princess, your accomplice. I know how this is gonna play out. I know. And it's gonna be you, Romy. It's gonna be you, girl. I know. You gonna be the mastermind behind all of this. I know. When something happens, I know who thought of it. I know why y'all snuck out the window. I know. Now, I ain't saying that Capri's gonna be an angel now. I just know she's gonna be down to do whatever Romy wanna do. But this is gonna be minding his business. You got anything you wanna say, baby? Yeah. She's here. She landed. That's it. We done. Treeing out. Peace.
Since day one, Capri was what do they call them? Velcro baby. Needy. I mean, I get it. When you new to this world, it's confusing.
Get a word like fat. Let's begin paid for
This is crazy, Capri.
It was a tough time. But boy, were we happy that this day arrived. The day we finally get to go home. 2 days in the hospital don't feel like 2 days. It feels like 4. Especially with the food they give you. Now the nurses said in order for us to leave, the last thing they need to see is Capri pee. Yeah, parents know. As soon as you think you got a moment. So we got the news that we were good to go, except that they needed to see her pee, which we thought, okay, she'll pee eventually. Come to find out, there was a picture that I took while changing her one night that I sent to ChatGPT asking questions that revealed an orange stain in the diaper. I brought that picture to the nurses. All of them said we can leave except the worst nurse ever. She gave us a hard time. Why didn't you show me the picture earlier? I didn't know. I'm showing you now.
So how old is it?
God. That's the face of a proud dad right there. And that's the face of a mother who just wants to get home. I feel you, baby. We on the way.
Capri.
December 21st, 2025 at 2:23 p.m. Romy meets her little sister. She just woke up from a well-deserved nap, as you can see. Confused, but happy that mom and dad are home. But wait, what's this?
Who's that? Oh, you got a sister. Look up, baby.
What a trip.
No? It's too much.
Too much. I gotta be dreaming.
It's your sister.
No way you guys brought this into my house. Romy was like, it's real?
Sister.
You got a sister, girl.
At the moment, Romy still didn't understand what this meant. But from the date this video was edited, Oh, she knows what it is to be a big sister now. Crazy. Looking back on this, I still can't believe I have 2 daughters. I'm sure I'm not the only parent that like snaps back to reality like I'm a parent. I gotta be careful. Life is just so different once you have your kids. I'm sure you heard, but you never really know until you have them. Every decision you make every single day matters 10 times more. From work, from what you eat, to where you're at, whatever hours of the day. There's not a moment that goes by that you do not take for granted. Everything matters. And this is who I do it for. It's all to get back home to them. Appreciate y'all for watching. Peace.
Last time we're doing this for you.
Yeah, it's okay. I think I have enough with 3.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Si Mama, ¿qué monamos para comer?